Hey folks, alright, I have a confession to make. I have a pinion seal leak. I know, it's not good. The doctor said I'll have long. But, what we can do, if you don't have the money to fix it right away, it's inexpensive and, especially when dealing with differentials in your rear end, it's a very precise job. If you're out or you do it properly, you can do major damage, and it's majorly not good. Okay, but what we can do, it has to have a tiny leak, is I just, keep at it. Keep watching the oil. I don't have the money or the means to fix it right now, so just keep watching the oil. And that's really simple. It's simply this rubber plug here. Most of them have a little rubber plug, or maybe a steel plug. And you just pull this sucker out. Sometimes if it won't go, you use a little flathead screwdriver, but be gentle, especially with the rubber ones, because you don't want to rip it or tear it all apart. Boom! Off she comes. See? Little rubber plug. Not that threatening. The beauty thing about a differential too is, on mine anyways, is you just fill it until it pours out. So we're basically going to take the oil additive. You've seen me use this before. You can use 100% mix in your rear end, and that's what I do with this kind of heavier synthetic. It's nice. Basically, yeah, you just load her up, and as soon as you see the oil start pouring out the hole, you're done. It's really simple. This is another level that's good to check all the time. Like, some people forget about these, but they do have oil and they do need it very much. So, and it's really nothing to kind of scooch under here when it's nice and cool. And pull that plug. And a lot of times, if you can't see the oil or you're wondering where it is, you can just stick a little pinky in there and kind of reach down. You can kind of feel where the mark is. But typically, you should see it. So if you kind of look in there, you can see the oil, you're good. If you can't, probably need a top up. This is another one of those simple things. Just, check it with your eyeballs. It's so simple, but if things get away from you and you don't pay attention, usually by the time you hear a problem, it's too late. Like, that's why they call it preventative maintenance. If you're starting to hear your rear end whine, all the oil in the world isn't going to save it. And then it becomes a very costly repair. So just keep ahead of this stuff, and it's so simple, and it's just a little bit of your time. You have an old crappy pair of clothes kicking around, they're your old painting clothes and stuff around the house. You throw them on, you spend a couple hours in the afternoon doing all this stuff. It doesn't take very long, and yeah, I can't preach enough that the money you could save is ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm glad, actually, perfect. As you can notice now, I don't know if you can get an eye on there. You see that? See the oil just running out? Means it's full. It's leveled off to the top. This whole pot is full right to this line. Now it's starting to spill back out. It's exactly what we want to see. Nice and full. We just simply reinstall that rubber plug. Just pop it right back in there. Boom, that's it. So simple. So simple. Yeah. You can do it yourself. Just do it yourself. Yeah. Things are getting expensive out there every day. It's harder out there living. But these are the things you can do. Save you that extra buck. Maybe put your kid through school. You never know. I'll tell you one thing. I think it's Miller time.